Happy fall, y'all. I'm Dr. Thomason with Advanced Family Eye Care. It's finally that time of the year where pumpkin spice lattes are back. We all get to dig into our closets and grab those long forgotten sweaters. And my favorite thing about fall, it's finally Han Solo season. Over the next few days, lots of families will be spending time working together to carve the perfect jack-o'-lantern. I wanted to spend a little time to give a quick tutorial on how to safely produce a pumpkin to jack-o'-lantern that you are going to be proud to display on your front porch. First steps of producing the perfect jack-o'-lantern is to use a Sharpie, find the flat side of your pumpkin, take the Sharpie, and you just want to roughly trace out exactly how you want your pumpkin to look, how your jack-o'-lantern to look.
It's literally
So you start with the eyes, and you get kind of a rough tracing of, oh, can we cut? Back rolling. All right, so to draw the eyes first, typically you make triangle-shaped eyes. That's what we're going to do with this pumpkin. Then also the nose. They don't have to be perfect at this stage. We'll work all that out later. And of course, a big jack-o'-lantern smile.
Yay!
There we go. Our next step is that you actually cut the top of your pumpkin off so that you can get all the seeds and all the insides out of the pumpkin, so you can have a big opening in the middle for a light or a candle or however you're going to illuminate your jack-o'-lantern. So first step, I've got kind of a big knife. You can certainly use smaller knives. This is the first one I found. So the first step is that you come in at an angle and you push it down deep into the pumpkin itself. And you kind of work it back and forth. Oh, that's sharp. Ow. Okay. Then you go in again, kind of making angles around the outside here. This is a tedious part of it, but isn't really too terribly hard. Let's see.
Not safe for kids.
Yeah, can you cut? All right, so we're back. We've got the top of our pumpkin cut off. So what we do is just lift that out and set that aside. You're going to want to keep that. Our next step is to take a spoon and actually reach in and scrape around the inside, taking all of the extra stringy orange stuff that's on the inside of the pumpkin out to kind of make a smooth inside. This also brings me to another point. These inside the pumpkin, there are lots of these really, really tasty pumpkin seeds. The recipe is really simple. You just spread them out on top of a cookie sheet, put a little salt, pepper, and a little bit of olive oil on them, and bake them at 375 degrees for about 15 minutes. So what we're going to do is we're going to separate those seeds out. I've got a few here. Let's see if we can get a few more of the... This is taking forever. No, can you cut? So I want to add just a little bit of an extra note on the pumpkin seeds. I think it's important that every family decide whether they want to go to the effort to get all those seeds out and put them there. Our family, I think we've just decided that we're going to spend time at the grocery store and find some pumpkin seeds that we like. So now I've got these just like those. So we've got all of the insides outside of the out of the inside of the pumpkin. So the next step that we go to is that we actually are going to carve its face. So you want to turn it and get it in a good working space that you can see well. And we're going to start with the eyes, and you want to angle the blade the same direction as the lines that you've drawn. So you just simply push the blade through and work the blade down. Ooh, that's a bit much. Okay, maybe a little different. Then you work your way back across here along the eyes. As an eye doctor, I do feel like it's also important to talk a little bit about Halloween eye safety and how important it is that our kids have masks that they're able to see well out of, so that they don't have any issues with cars and all the excitement of that day and the candy sugar high and all the fun that goes with it. We want to make sure that our kids stay safe. So if you'll just double check costumes, make sure that we have some good high reflective colors on them so that they're not hidden in the dark, so the cars are able to see them, and make sure those mask holes are large enough that the kids themselves are able to see cars and oncoming problems. So I'm going to move on to the nose now. Now here, I guess I thought this might be a little easier than it is. I did a round nose. I think I'm probably going to go ahead and convert that over to more of a square nose. I don't really have a rounded blade here, so I'm going to go ahead and just same thing, just kind of along the lines there. Yeah. As you can see, the pieces are just popping out at this point. Working on them at least. There we go. All right. So there's the nose. Now we're going to work on the mouth. And the mouth, you know, there's a million different ways that you can do these mouths. I'm just going to start with a little bit of a smile here, and we'll work our way around. Okay, so I've got my last piece here to take out. So got her pretty good here. Again, you know, we're not shooting for perfection. We consider it more like a work of art. So here's what we have. Happy Halloween. If you know anyone else that needs to know how to carve a pumpkin expertly, please feel free to share our video. Happy Halloween, everybody. Oh, I need to get some stitches, I think.